You know that one thing that just refuses to cooperate in your life? For me, that's turkey hunting. I've been chasing gobblers for about 10 years, which in turkey hunting terms means I'm either still learning or statistically I'm cursed. To this day, I've never punched a turkey tag. It's not for a lack of trying. I've had birds gobbling all around me. I've had them strutting at 50 yards. I've had them do everything but walk up and clip the tag for me. But every year, something out of my control kills my hunt. When I first started chasing gobblers, I had a young, branch-breaking, twig-cracking sidekick with me. And when that kid finally got old enough to carry his own tag, guess who moved to second shooting position real quick? That's right, yours truly. I became the caller with a shotgun. I swear he would pretend that he couldn't figure out how to work any type of call just so he could be the guy in the front with the shotgun ready to fire. Then there were those years where life decided to remind me it doesn't care about turkey season. Family emergencies, real world stuff. You pack up the decoys, fold up the blind, and tell yourself, next year. Last year, I got an invitation from my cousin in Spain. He asked if I wanted to go out to Spain and chase roe deer with him. Now, I'm not saying I abandoned my turkey tag for a European adventure, but I'm also not saying that. But this year's different. The youth hunter who has always had shooting priority is living out of country. There are no overseas invitations on the calendar, and I've officially informed life, the universe, and every longbeard within earshot, nothing is interrupting my mission. This year, it's bird down, tag punched.
All right, so here's the deal. I'm coming in here. I'm a week early, but I'm going to clean this trail up because freaking roosting tree is 100 yards, 70 yards from this trail, and it's pretty loud, and I'm going to try and sneak in here early morning, and I don't want to run into a problem opening morning when I'm doing this mess. As you can see, the birds have been in here already, pretty thick. I've got droppings there. Got more right up here. They've been around, so definitely in the zone. All right, little real talk. Turkeys. Their brains are about the size of a pea. I mean, they're notorious for humping rubber decoys. They're not that smart. So why am I over-preparing? Why am I raking trails? Why am I trimming the bushes back? It's not because I enjoy gardening, but I'll tell you what I do enjoy. I enjoy walking past that roosting tree quietly, undetected, and able to get set up in my spot where these birds are going to come off, and I'm going to give one of them a major headache this weekend. Got so many turkeys in here around me. It's still dark out. I was gonna do a little gobble so you could see them go off, but I don't have to. They're getting ready to come off the roost here in the next half hour or so, but man, I've got them to the east, I've got them to the north. There's a bunch up in here. Hopefully we can make this happen today. As the birds came off the roost, they all went down into the bottom. They didn't come up on the hill. You can see this freaking Tom sitting here on the road just waiting to get hit, so we'll see if we can get him to come up the hill or not. Just had the craziest thing happen down below me, where all the action's been this morning so far. I had a couple of guys pull up in a truck, and they got out. They went right in. They were like 40 yards above where all the birds were. And I'm not sure what they were doing. They had guns with them. I'm sure they were supposed to be hunting, but anyway, they went in for about 10 minutes, came back out, and got in the truck, closed the doors. As soon as they fired the truck up, boop, 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 birds just blew up all over the place again, right where they were just at. It just goes to show that, you gotta give it a little while you're in there. I mean, if you can get some sort of a crow call or something, just to see if you can get them to light up, that'll help you at least identify if you're in an area where they're at. Those guys were sitting right above like 25 turkey, and they just had no idea. All right, I'm gonna pack up this blind setup, and I'm gonna go drop down in the bottom where the birds have been. I'm not seeing anything up here on the hill. Probably be back this afternoon, but I'm gonna go try a little run and gun action down on the bottom. See, I might get lucky, I might not. Here's a quick update on how the evening went. I got in early, a couple hours before sunset, sat still, hunkered down, played some games on my phone, typical stuff. And I had a hen fly from the top of the hill right over the top of me and land about 20 yards from my decoys. She made her way up. She went past the decoys over into the brush. I started getting a little bit discouraged. And today they were all in the roost. Nothing I could do. They actually went from the top of the hill instead of the middle of the hill into the roost. So non-typical for them. But as I was getting ready to pack it up and go, I thought, well, I'll give it a few more yelps on the box call. I hit it a couple of times, and I had 3 gobblers right behind me, about 20 yards. So I sat tight, got the gun ready. They came down, they saw the deeks, they made their move towards the hen, and I was able to pop my first gobblers. 10 years in the making. Unfrickin' real. I can't even believe it. So grateful. Do I regret being over-prepared? Probably not at this point. Opening day. Not too bad.
If you enjoyed that video, hit the like button. It really helps me convince my wife that this is a productive use of my time.